Okay, my brothers and sisters, and here we go right here. This is what I be talking about when it comes down to knowing thyself. And knowing thyself is through genetics and understanding how chemistry, neurology, biology, physics, understanding how they all intertwine with you. So understand this. Let me just say this to you. Let me read this. First of all, let me just read this. No, race is just a distraction. When we die, we leave this vessel. We all live many lives in different race. The ego is not real. Now, of course, you all already know who this individual is that's constantly on my page, who had me on their lives and they never answered the real question. They always want to deflect. They want to deflect the real question and make it about love and make it about race when it's about genetics. And everything on this planet, a CD player, a DVD player, a radio, a couch, a table, a car, a tire, a certain hose line that's hooked up to your car so the oil can flow through. Everything is identified through its DNA, period. Everything is identified through its DNA. Okay, so now I have to ask a serious question, and I want people to think about this for 1 second. He says when you pass away, they have many lives, and they live in different races. Okay, I have to ask you this question. If you share 96 to 98% of your DNA with a monkey, 60% with a cow, 80% with a cat, 80% with a zebrafish, 70% with a fruit fly, 60% worm. Now, all of these percentages vary in each one of them. But if you share these DNAs with these type of animals, when you pass away and your energy is going back to source, what are you going back to source as? Because the body represents the soul. The body is an extension of the soul. You see what I'm saying to you? So what are you going back as? Or what kingdom are you going to? Are you going to the monkey kingdom? Are you going to the fruit fly kingdom? Are you going to the zebrafish kingdom? Are you going to the wolf kingdom? What kingdom are you returning to when you're no longer in these vessels? You are the vessel. You are what you would consider spirit. You need oxygen in order for you to exist here on this planet. We can live off hydrogen and helium. See, we've been tricked to this oxygen thing. The oxygen we have is making us rusty. We actually move off of hydrogen and helium. So you all need oxygen. But anyway, moving forward, just like Morpheus told Neo in the Matrix, you think that's oxygen you breathing? For real, for real. So anyway, moving forward, what would you return to source as? You see? Source don't play no games with that, because if that was the case, then Source would be doing that in nature. You would see different species sexually reproducing with each other, intermingling with each other. You would see one big orgy in nature, especially when it's mating season during the summertime. Even birds, all birds that go in heat during in the summertime around the same time with one another. Different birds male birds don't come up and the woodpecker bird ain't gonna come up and say, oh, the hawk is in heat and I'm going over there to the hawk. No, it's not happening like that. They stick with their own species because it's in their genetic code to stick with your reflection. It's called co-dominance versus incomplete dominance. And that's what's happening with them. It's incomplete dominance versus co-dominance, because the only thing that separates the black woman and the black man with us is the positioning of our reproduction organs. That's it. Our scrotum sac, which was her ovaries, has dropped. Her clitoris, which is my phallus, has stretched out further. That's the only difference. Other than that, we mirror each other. You all do not mirror each other, and you keep using cognitive dissonance, keep on being in denial, continue to use reverse psychology. So keep trying to use reverse psychology and call it hate and distraction all you want. But the bottom line, you never answer, you or your colleagues will never answer the question, where did you biologically come from? Where did your bloodline come from? You just puffed up out of thin air. Like you puffed up out of thin air like COVID-19, and you're going to disappear just like COVID-19. Abundance and gratitude to you all.